I created 2 adorable Christmas treat boxes using some beautiful patterned paper. I also have some bonus tags at the end of my video. Hey everyone, it's Joy here and welcome to my channel. Okay, so I've got these beautiful pattern papers here. This one was a full sheet. The second box I made, I had some scraps left over, but I just die cut it exactly the same way. You need to die cut this die twice to have the full treat box. This is a cute little house treat box. So you have windows, you have a door, you have the shingles, which I am going to use, but I'm not going to use the windows or doors or anything because this beautiful scenery on this pattern paper is what I want to see, what I want my little treat box to look like. It turned out so super cute. So I'm die cutting my first piece here. This is a 12 by 12 sheet. This is from Mintay papers. I have 2 of those. Then I have some red and white striped from PhotoPlay candy cane patterned paper. I will have everything listed and linked for you guys below in the description. I'm going to tape this in place. I do end up using my larger die cut machine, not my Platinum 6, but my bigger Spellbinders Platinum to die cut this because of the way I had to have it laid out for the pattern on here. But if you turned it upright, then you would be able to run it through your Platinum 6. I'm going to fold on the score lines here. And then I'm going to be using some double-sided adhesive from scrapbook.com to glue this together. I think double-sided adhesive is the best way to go. Here's what that die looks like. The super cute house treat box dies. And there's add-ons. There's a gingerbread house add-on. I think there's a Valentine's Day add-on. So super cute, but this pattern paper just says it all to me. So that is why I'm going to go down this route. So on one of the tabs, I am adding some foam adhesive. Nope, double-sided adhesive, not foam adhesive. And then on each side of that die, there is another little tab that I'm going to add some of this double-sided adhesive to. I have the 3/4 inch double-sided adhesive. I think scrapbook.com, I'm pretty sure, has thinner pieces than this, but I just trimmed it down to fit what I needed to fit. So I removed that release paper. I'm going to line this up, making sure my bottom pieces line up. That's what I'm looking at. And then we kind of have this pretty good running scene that's going to go around the whole treat box. What a fun way to bake little tiny cookies, little candies, drop them in the box and give them to your neighbor or your family or your friends or whatever. Because we live on a small little cul-de-sac, and every year most of the neighbors give treats to each other. So I think this is just a really cute way. So I removed that release paper. I'm going to fold this over. I'm going to put my hand inside the box and kind of press down, and now our bottom is sealed as well. Now, I know some of you guys are watching. I did die cut on that little strip at the bottom of the papers, and I did that on purpose because I wanted more of the scene, and that little strip that says the name of the paper at the bottom, you're not going to see that anyways inside the box, but nobody cares. So here is my second one that I already did the die cutting. This is the one I had some scraps left over, but this scene kind of just flows together and runs together. I think this one is my favorite. I just think it's darling. So I'm speeding up the video because I did go slower on the other one, but I'm adding some of that double-sided adhesive. I already folded on the score lines. I'm going to line that up and tape that together. Let me get that good and straight. Then I'm going to fold it over, remove that release paper on that second tab, and then line that up. I want to make sure everything is good. And then I can do the bottom pieces, remove that release paper, fold that over, fold the other pieces on top of the adhesive, and then press that down. How cute is that? Now we have these super cute scalloped, tiles, I guess, or for your roof. And I'm going to alternate. Now, some of these papers on the opposite side have a pink or a blue, and so I'm going to do one of the roofs with pink and blue, or excuse me, with pink and one with blue. And then I have from PhotoPlay the candy cane paper. So this red and white striped, it's very distressed, very aged. And I'm going to alternate these. I'm going to do 5 tiles on each side. I'm just going to show you one side per house, and I'm just adding some adhesive, liquid adhesive, the Artiste glue right at the top, and then I can slide it under the piece that's above it, if that makes sense, making sure everything adheres down. But how cute is that? Let's do the pink and then the red and white or candy cane stripe. So again, just the adhesive at the top. It really is easy to put together even when the box is 3D. I think it made it easier because I could just push that scallop tile right up to the edge. And then this obviously comes in the house treat box die. Alternating with that pink and candy cane stripe. Sliding that under, and I'm going to do that on both sides. But again, only showing you one. But how cute is that? I love it. Then from Fawn, I used the stitched poinsettia die, and I've also used the stitched Snowflakes dies. I used the Nutcracker cardstock for this, the patterned paper that comes in the cute little patterned paper pad, to die cut all of these little dies here, and I'm just placing those together, layering those on top of each other. These colors went really well with the colors on the pattern paper for the treat boxes. I'm going to layer these snowflakes because one treat box is going to have snowflakes, one treat box will have the poinsettias. So these are the stitched snowflakes dies here, and I'm doing that in that pink and kind of minty green, which there's a lot of that going on these cute pattern papers. Then I'm going to spray these with Picket Fence Distress Spray Stain. I wanted it to have the snowy effect because on these papers it does have like what looks like white splatter or snowflakes falling. So I wanted this to feel more like that as well. Now that those are dry, I'm going to adhere those to one side of the treat box here. I do end up sliding this whole poinsettia over just a little bit, but I did that off camera. I'm going to tuck in a few of the leaves on this one, and I did scoot it over to the right more because I was covering up all of that fun scalloped goodness on top, and I didn't want to get rid of that. So I will move that over, but I got 2 of those smaller leaves from the stitched poinsettia dies from Fawn, and then I have one of the larger ones, and I'm kind of bending it down. And you'll still be able to open up the box just fine. It does not get in the way. I'm going to adhere that underneath. I need to trim off that little stem, and then I can tuck this under. And we're going to add a cute little doodad. It's so cute. I think it's perfect. This little tag is also from the House Treat dies, and I did not glue mine in, but I would just, for me, what we do, I'm just going to put from the Baldwins. And I can just glue that in when I'm ready to fill that out. But I wanted to show you that I could just tuck it in right there. I'm adding those cute little candy cane candies from Tim Holtz Ideology. That's what I was talking about. Isn't that so cute? Right in the center of the snowflake and the poinsettia. Now I'm taking that Artiste glue. I am adding I want to add some glitter, so I'm using the clear rock candy distress glitter from Tim Holtz, and I'm just using that glue to add some detail. That glue is going to dry clear. So I did it on all the scalloped edges. I'm doing it the same here. I'm also going to do it on the leaves and the petals of the flower, and also on the very top of that cute little piece of red and white striped candy, little peppermint candy. Again, the glue is going to dry clear, but it's going to give you that kind of frosty sugar look, which I absolutely love that look. So I want to make sure it's on everything, including the top of that candy. So don't panic. It dries clear, and then you can see all those fun stripes on that. I'm going to do that for both of these treat boxes here. I will speed up much quicker for the next one. And then I'm just sprinkling on all of that glitter. And it turned out beautiful. So let's do this one again. I'm going near that top edge, and then I'm going on each one of those scallops just right at the tip. It does not need to be neat or perfect. You just want some glitter so you have a little extra shine. Then I'm going to do the other side again at the top. And I should have probably done this before I glued on my snowflakes and my flower, but it's no big deal. I just worked around it, adding some areas to the snowflakes and again to that candy, and then just dumping that glitter on there. And now we have this beautiful shiny glitter. So I'm going to open this up. I'm going to put in some candies. These are some big truffles. I could fit 4 of these big truffles in there. I probably could have fit 5, but I didn't want to cram it full. So you can fit a good amount of candy inside these cute treat boxes, and it was holding it nicely. Take a look at that. Let's take a look at these up close, and then I will show you my bonus tags, you guys. Look at how darling that is. Oh, I just love these. They turned out so pretty and with all of that beautiful glitter. Okay, so this is Crate Paper's Mittens and Mistletoe Washi Tape. This was sitting on my desk. I got it free from scrapbook.com. They always have freebies going on when you purchase something. Sometimes you don't even have to purchase anything. You can just put it in your cart and pay for shipping and you get a free whatever. So this was a free with purchase something, I think, but I got quite a few free things on one of my orders. And I just thought, how can I use this? I don't use washi tape hardly ever, but I think it's fun. It kind of all goes together. And I thought, I'm going to make some two quick Christmas tags and just share with you. Last minute, oh my gosh, I need some tags. You got some washi tape, just cut yourself a tag die. This is the nested tags from scrapbook.com. There's tons of different sizes. I went for a good size because I have a good size sentiment that I'm going to put on top. I'm just adhering this down on a diagonal, and I'm just going in order of actually how the washi tape was put together in the little container, so I didn't even have to think about it. You could do this with a card as well. This could translate into some quick, easy cards. So that is my plan of just making super quick tags. So let me get down here at the bottom, lining them up. I just think this is a great idea to use up things like that. If you're getting something free, like again, I don't use washi tape, but I still wanted to add it to my cart because who doesn't like to get free things, right? But now I can use it to make some quick tags, good size, fun tags, and it really doesn't take much time at all. So now that I have all of that down, I'm going to try to get this lifted up off my work surface without taking all my washi tape with it. And then I'm going to use my scissors and just trim that excess off. And the other tag, I was going to do 3. I ended up only doing 2 tags. The other tag, I'm going to add the washi tape horizontally on the tag, or I guess vertically. I guess it would be vertically instead of diagonal. So it's just a different way to add the washi tape. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. Super simple. Then I'm going to stamp my 2 sentiments on a smaller tag, again from those nested tag dies. And I am using the big and bold holidays and the big and bold Christmas. And I'm going to be using Lumberjack Plaid Distress Oxide ink. And I'm just going to stamp this big old sentiment right in the center. I think it's so cute. Isn't that a fun Merry Christmas? So 2 stamp sets, 2 sentiments. The next one is going to say, "'Tis the season to be jolly." And then I'm going to add some foam adhesive just behind these guys. I did use the die to die cut the hole on the largest tag there from the nested tag dies. But this is 2mm foam adhesive. Popping that up, I'm just using some twine to go through the tags. And then we have 2 quick tags. And like I said, you could do the same thing with a card. Super quick and easy. Don't those turn out fun? They're just so fun and so fast. I love it, and I thought I would share with you guys. Thank you so very much for stopping by and watching. I hope that you enjoyed these projects. I hope you guys feel inspired, and I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas. I'll be back soon with another video.